So I just finished showering, taking off my makeup, my hair's still wet, I'm in my pajamas. So this is as real as it gets. Like, no makeup, my face is completely bare. I just wanted to document, my acne journey, and hopefully this, is the end of it, or it will be soon. I first started getting acne when I was in 4th grade, so I was 8 years old. It used to only be on my forehead. I used to get those tiny little bumps. And then it got more severe around grade 7, 8-ish, and I would get actually bigger bumps that were actually quite annoying, and they'd persist for like a week or two. And then around 9th grade, my forehead cleared up, but then it was down to my cheeks. But then I would actually only get like 1 or 2 of them. So then when I heard about tea tree oil, I decided to try it out. And that didn't work out for me. I put it on and, it only get bigger, and then like it would spread, probably because, it touched other parts of my skin, and then it just ended up flaring up completely. And that's really when it started to go downhill. So in 11th grade, I started seeing a doctor at the Acne clinic, and she prescribed me minocycline, and I was on it for about a year and a half. My skin was real, it was nice when I was on it. It was clear, didn't have any issues with minocycline, but then my doctor decided that it was time for me to, be off of it because my skin was doing so well. And then within 2 months it flared up again, and all she did was she put me back on it, and then she gave me creams, and by that point I've already used so many different kinds of creams, and started off with just benzoyl peroxide, and then I had antibiotic creams. My skin's just so used to it that it just doesn't work anymore. And then when I got to university first year, it got a lot worse with all the stress and whatnot that was going on. And then it got worse probably until halfway through first year, and then it started clearing up a little again. It was okay. The scarring wasn't as bad as it was before. I was using Clarisonic and PMD to help me with that. And then about half a year ago, around exam time, I just completely flared up. It was the worst it's ever been. My self-esteem was so low. I wouldn't let my boyfriend hug or kiss me if his face was anywhere near my cheeks, because I was just so self-conscious of it. And it was pretty bad. So I went to my doctor and I was like, I need to see a dermatologist. I don't want this to continue. So I started seeing a dermatologist. I was actually just going on vacation, the day after I saw him. So he prescribed me minocycline again. So I took that for a month when I was on vacation, and it worked. It cleared up a lot. Most of these are scarrings right now. I've been back for about 2 months now. 2 months, month and a half. And when I got back, I went to see him again, but he told me to go on birth control pills. I am currently MLS, and I guess in terms of side effects, at first I would get, because I didn't take it with food, I got really nauseous in the morning after I took it. So I guess that was pretty annoying. So I actually just, after I started eating, maybe banana before I took it, it's okay now. And then Today I took my first capsule of Epuris, which is another variation of Accutane. Let me show you. So that's how it looks inside. This. And I guess, to this point, that's my journey. I'm hoping that by the end of my Epuris treatment, it'll end and it's not going to come back. Or rather, it's not going to flare up as much. I'm not going to get as many breakouts. Hopefully the scarring will fade. Yeah, let's go closer. That's how it looks right now. Honestly speaking, my skin condition is probably the best it's been in a while.